Hello everyone. So we already discussed what exactly the Directus is and what are the different features it provides. Now in this video, let's understand how we install, how we use the Directus. But before that, let's just visit this Directus website. So Directus website, https://directus.io, the backend to build anything or everything. So you can start self-hosting and try your interactive demo. This is the website powering thousands of features and projects, teams, agencies, freelancers across the world. So it's really useful. And content hub for everyone else. So there is a huge REST and GraphQL APIs are available. If you want to access Directus, you can access it by means of its APIs, REST APIs, and GraphQL APIs. So there are some testimonials, there are some use cases along the features, what they have used, how the Directus is useful for them. So these are some products: explore, editors, files, auth, automate real times. Solutions, headless CMS, backend as a service. So it's handle whole backend. Okay, it's able to handle the whole backend. You don't need to invest your time to learning extra framework and extra technology. So now for the developers, it is reference materials and resources are available. Different blogs and success stories, use cases, and communities are available. Again, API references, tutorials, and guides are available. So roadmap, how to learn, and the Docker Hub, GitHub, Docker Hub and GitHub is already available. Let's visit the Directus docs. So Directus docs contain some kind of introduction and what exactly the Directus is, how it's helpful, who can use it, how we can use it, and etc. etc. Under the quick start guide section, you're able to see that there is the option to create a project, how to create a project, how to use it. So first of all, what we need to do, there are three options. First, you can use the Directus Cloud. You can install Docker, and with the help of a Docker, you can access the Directus Studio, and there is a NPM installation. Okay. Now it depends how you can prefer, what is preferable for your product and project, how your team provides you the access of a Directus. Currently, Directus Cloud account there is a 14-day free trials are there. So my free trials is already over. Now if you want to create any project and product, then obviously you need to pay for it. So let me check once again. I can do it or not. But yeah, here it is. To create a project, you have to pay something. Okay, so Directus Cloud is available, 14-day free trial. Next one is the Docker installation. So what you will do, first of all, you have to install Docker on your machine. Now, if you are using company's laptop, then you have to visit and you have to ask the tech team to install the Docker. Okay, so there are some system requirements to install Docker. So you can visit this particular website and check whether the required system requirements are fulfilled or not. Okay, and one more thing, ask the tech team to add the user, add you as a user, right? So add your name, your user under the Docker user. Okay, so for example, I able to log in this particular company's laptop by means of my username shruti.prohit, right? So that particular user you have to add under the Docker users name. Okay, so there is a Docker users group available. So in that you have to ask the tech team to add your user also. So it will give you the access to for the Docker. Okay, so already I have installed it. So let me stop my share screen and let me show you how exactly it's look like. share screen and Docker desktop and share. Okay, I hope that you able to see this particular Docker desktop. So it shows you what are the different containers are there, what are the different images you have installed and all, okay, whether they are in use or not. Initially, it will ask you to sign in, okay. So just go through the quick start Docker, some video. I'll share one link with you to understand how to use the Docker and all. So once you install the Docker, what you need to do, you need to search for the image or search for the software Directus. As you install it, it is available to you. Now, as per the documentation suggestions, let's go ahead. If I want to install, if I want to use the Directus by means of a Docker, then what you need to do, what are the different steps you have to follow? Okay. Now, first one, initialize and start a Directus project. Okay. So for that, what you need to install the Docker and running, it should run on your system. So my Docker is working. Now open your terminal and then you can use this particular thing, copy this and paste it, access your new project. It will create the project and it will just install this particular thing on this earth. It will install Directus, self-hosting Directus, and it will open, it will be available on the port 8055 and you can access it by means of a link. So for example, if I show you Docker, and if I try to run it, so it will start Directus for me and it's applying all the settings, adding, removing required things. Okay, and if you can see, it is available. Okay, so default email ID, adminexample.com, and admin email and admin password if you observe. So by using this thing, you can log into the Docker. Sorry, you can log into the Directus. So let me check if it is accessible on this particular URL or not. http://000 8055. It says unable to connect. Now in this case, what you will do, you can go ahead either go ahead with this self-hosting quick start. Okay, you can watch the video again. It will gives you in detail information now. Okay, so it says that okay, you can install Docker here and check the requirements. Again, create the Docker compose file. Now if it is not happening from the Docker, what you need to do, you need to follow this particular instructions. So create the new empty folder on your desktop named as the Directus. You have to create 3 more folders: database, uploads, and extension. And below it, you have to create one more file, docker compose.yml. And what you will do, you just copy paste this particular code. Okay. So once you copy pasted and this file folder structure is ready, go to this particular Windows and copy these 2 commands. Copy and just run it on your PowerShell. Let me share this particular thing with you again. Okay. Now, let me show you. So on the desktop, already I have a Directus folder. Inside the Directus folder, I created this database extension and upload. And I have created this docker compose.yml file where I have stored all the configurational information about the Directus. Okay. Now I want to run this particular thing. How I will run? Once you can create a PowerShell, open the PowerShell or CMD, your wish. Okay, so first of all, run. Okay, you can just change the directory desktop to the Directus and then you can go ahead with the docker compose up. So when you enter it, again, same command will get executed or whatever the executed on the Docker. Sometimes it supports, sometimes it doesn't support. So we have to check I'm just showing you 2 alternative solutions. Okay, you can go ahead with it or with that particular thing. Okay, so now here it's get executed and now you can access. So for example, if I am accessing where it is. So one more thing, there are some situations where it is not accessible on this particular port, okay, local host. So you can go ahead with this particular 127.0. This is accessible. Okay, some people may be able to access it by using this link, or some people may execute or access it by using this thing. Now already we mentioned the username and password. So where we mentioned in a configurational file. Okay, so my username is email admin@example.com and password is this. Just copy paste it and try to log in the Directus Studio app. So when I sign in, it is available. Okay, so if initially when you're able to see, you can't see any collect. Okay, this will be the first page will get open. Here it's asking you to create the collection. Collection is nothing but a kind of a table where you are going to store the data. There are some fields, it means nothing but a columns. There are atoms, it means nothing but a value of that particular columns. Okay, so this thing we will understand. Okay, so if installation is important, try to visit this particular QuickStart HTML, okay, about how to install it by means of again, you can visit this particular video. Lots of videos are available on the Directus websites. Okay, again, if you want to, there is a website, cloud dashboard, Directus TV is available. Okay, so it will show you different examples, use cases where we can use the Directus and all. So it's really very informative and huge, very huge scope. So try to run, okay, an error. Okay, you just execute it. Okay, you just revisit this particular platform and search, okay, what this particular um feature is doing, whereby this is this, like this. You can revisit the website, you can go through the all options and try to understand it. Okay, so this particular video we understand how to install Directus with the help of a Docker. If you are available, if your product and product manager allows you to use the Directus cloud, then go for it. It gives you the same view. Okay, so here we stop. In the next video, we will understand, we will just go through this particular uh, Directus Studio app. Okay, what are the different features, how to create and how to enter the data, how to manage it, how to visualize it. Okay, so see you for today. Take care. Bye bye.